battalions of our forebear regiments there. That's over 5,000 soldiers. Bearing in mind the casualties on the Somme averaged about 50 to 60%. On the first day, there were 60,000 casualties. 20,000 died in one day. It's all very hard to believe. But one particular unit, which was a local regiment, which is one of our forebears, which was the 8th Battalion of the Surrey Regiment, one of their captains went home on leave just before the battle, and he bought some footballs. It's not quite certain whether it was 4 footballs or 2 footballs, but he bought some footballs. And he basically took them back to the trenches. And he basically said to the guys, right, we're going to kick these footballs over the top to encourage the attack. And that's what he did. So on the 1st of July at 07:30 hours in the morning, footballs were kicked out of the East Surrey trenches and then dribbled along as enemy machine gun fire was coming down them, which is hard to believe. Actually, they seized their objectives in that particular area of the battlefield, unlike in other areas. Unfortunately, the officer who bought the balls was killed on the enemy barbed wire. And within that unit, which was roughly about 900 strong, over 400 were either killed or wounded or missing in a few hours effectively, just in one day. So, what's happened is that there were 2 footballs that survived. One of those footballs is in the Regimental Museum down in Dover Castle. The other football was in the Surrey Infantry Museum, which we also looked after, in Clandon House, just down the road, which of course burnt just literally a year ago. And in fact, we got some of the firemen who helped save some colours, would you believe, from that fire here tonight. So, on the 1st July, at the Surrey Sports Park, we're going to have a day to commemorate the Battle of the Somme. And we're using football as a theme. We've got about 20 odd teams. They're male, female, cadets, local schools, and they're all going to play each other during the day and have some fun with football. And then in the afternoon, there'll be a final, there'll be a commemoration service, and we've got various people coming to that, including the Lord Lieutenant and Dame Penelope Keith and various other people. And then that's the day. So the soldiers of the southeast, effectively, who are at the Battle of the Somme, will be remembered. Any of you who are free that day, please come along, support the event. We're also going to raise some money for 2 charities. That's it. Apart from a huge thank you to this team, who I think you agree did a fantastic job. Thank you very much.